Anyway, that's boring. All right, I'll do the intro. Hi, everybody. This is Evan Rogers. We're talking about 007 over here. I am not watched that many of them, and John seems to like Sean Connery. S words, swords for 500. What's that?
I ho Shilba.
Anyway, this is online live lessons. We are slowly trudging through Japanese. You can join in $5 a month. You get a bazillion lessons, and that's exactly a real number. You've probably heard me say this a million times by now, so let's just jump in. Try to make a few sentences. Maybe we'll just do a few of these. We'll see how horrible this goes. Not to be rude, but trying to make your own sentences does involve making mistakes a lot. Ingesting information and exgesting, outgesting, spewing out. I don't know what the correct jesting would be. Is a very different endeavor indeed. So here we have a few sentences. Number one, the wizard is me. What's important when you're making your own sentences? Identify the subject, identify the verb that would be required, and how the sentence might end. Who would like to take a shot at it? Oh, plus you need to know the vocab, so that's fun.
So, wizard is... Sorry, try to make us hit.
Oh, ya boo boo, ya boo.
Okay, wizard is Mahot's guy?
Yeah, except it's not like Mahotskai. It's not like you're about to do like Mahotskai. Yeah, Mahotskai.
Okay, so watashi wa Mahotskai desu yo.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Just the issue that I have is that you said I am a wizard.
Oh.
Whereas this is the wizard is me. So it's like the big reveal at the end of the movie.
I'm trying to think of how to say that then.
The only difference is you would switch Watashi and Mahotsukai. Instead of saying I am the Mahotsukai.
Watashi just always sounds so wrong coming after everything.
What's that?
So it said for some reason whenever Watashi comes later, I always feel like it's wrong.
Well, just say Oreda. That's a joke. If you use ore, it's more masculine. But no, it works anywhere.
Okay, so it would be Mahotsukai wa Watashi desu yo?
Yeah, sure. Mahotsukai wa Watashi desu. You might even end it on the desu just for the edit feeling. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, great. Mahotsukai wa Watashi desu. Or I guess if it was a guy talking, it'd be more close to boku or ore. But you're a girl. You can say Watashi without all the kids making fun of you. All right, John. It wasn't tasty. What do we have to pay attention to here?
Tasty.
If it's an E or na adjective.
Yeah, so the subject is obviously a noun because all subjects are it. But it's Japanese. We don't really even have to say the subject unless it's not being, specified. Tasty is an adjective, so even in Japanese it's an adjective. What is the type of adjective for tasty? Does anybody know the vocab for delicioso?
Oishi.
Oishi. Yeah, good. So that would be what kind of adjective?
E.
E adjective. Good job, John.
Gotcha.
So how do we make it? So we have was not. There's two aspects of that we have to pay attention to. What are the fancy language terms?
It's not. It's past tense.
It's past tense, and it's also going to be
a conjunction.
Conjunction. What? No. There's no conjunction here. It's not positive. It's
negative.
Negative. What's that?
Huh?
You got half of it right, I think.
Is it ku or kata?
Kata is past tense, but we want to get the negative, so we need to have the oishiku. Remember Hakuna Matata? Yeah. One more time. Go ahead.
Oishiku nakata desu.
Perfectamundo. Oishiku nakata desu.
Does it have to be past tense or no?
Oh, with the was there.
What?
You see the
Oh,
was?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Cool.
Because the Nakata is the past tense part. Got it.
Ide uye ise e oblonge.
What language are you speaking? I'll never figure it out. I wonder if like the military ever seriously considered using Pig Latin as like a code.
Well, that's what the Germans used in World War II. But everyone acts like it was such a big deal that they broke Enigma, but Enigma literally was just translating Pig Latin.
Are you joking? I don't even know what Enigma is. I haven't heard any of this.
Oh, you don't know about the Enigma machine?
I think I've vaguely heard about it a few times, and I just never looked into it.
Alan Turing, he's the father of
I know
modern
Turing.
computer. Yeah, there's a really good movie with Benedict Cumberbatch called. I'll get back to that, but you can watch
Pig Latin Zerboten.
It might just be called Turing's War, but it's really good.
Okay. I'll look into it. I have no idea. All right. So as John spoke in his mysterious language, did you see a goblin? Is the next sentence. Here, if you're talking to somebody, you don't really need to say the word you. That would be Japanese. I'm learning Japanese 101 class. So let's just, for now, ignore that you, because otherwise, it just sounds weird. Oh, sorry, I'm so sick. Go ahead.
Goburin wa.
Now, there's no ri sound in Japanese. It's goburin.
Goburin wa mimashita ka?
That could work. But that would be more like a goblin. Did you see it? Whereas we're trying to say, did you see a goblin? So instead of a wa particle, we might want to say...
Oh?
Yeah. So one more time.
Goburin o mimashita ka?
Goburin o mimashita ka? Yeah, exactly. Did you see a goblin? We could even just leave the particle out. Goburin mimashita ka? Goburin mimashita ka? And that all of those are acceptable. Honestly, wa is fine. It's just I would have worded this a little bit different. Like a goblin. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you see a goblin? Is that even right? Yeah. Anyway. Number 4. It's hot in it.
Atsui desu ne?
Yeah. Atsui desu ne. I thought John was gonna say it, but that's fine.
That was me.
Yeah, I know. Somebody must Tron just jumped on your lap and you went up a few octaves.
Yeah, that was me.
All right, the real John. That one over there isn't. All this over there is just to specify this as one of the words as opposed to another word that also means that. John's like, what the hell are you talking about? Instead of sore, we're going to use are, because this is over there, away from the both of us.
I don't know.
Notice there's not even a subject in this one. That one over there, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I noticed that.
So don't think we need a subject. End the sentence with a noun. The noun being this, and then add the little thing right here.
What is it? Ade. What isn't it?
What is isn't? Yeah, ne. It's just ne. Yeah.
Arene?
But we want to be polite, so we're gonna add a des.
Desu ne? Oh, so it's just like how I was saying. It's hot, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Say ade desu ne?
Yeah, exactly. Imagine you're with somebody and you point to the thing on the thing. It's like, ade desu ne? That one over there, right? That one, right? Yeah. Ade desu ne?
For some reason, that was a lot harder. I mean, it seemed a lot harder than it was.
Well, yeah. Believe me. It's always funny when it's like the most simplest Japanese sentence, and you're like, okay, now make it. Then all the kids are like, what? When you're asking them to translate it. Anyway, yeah. All right. Wasn't it interesting?
Interesting. Is that the? 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 Oishiroi.
You're very close. Omoshiroi. I don't know if you said the mo.
Omoshiroi. Okay.
Omoshiroi.
Desu ka.
Desu ne. Omoshiroi. Desu ne.
I'm hearing both of you. Omoshiroi desu ka would be much more the idea of it is interesting.
So I was right.
Omoshiroi desu ne is much more the idea of it's interesting. Isn't it? Or something like that, right? Which is pretty close. However...
It's omoshiroi deshita ne.
Boo. Boo. Is omoshiroi an e-adjective or a noun?
Oh, yes. Omoshiroku.
Nope,
Yeah.
no ku. Ku is
No
negative.
ku.
Nakata.
Oh, because it's not. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. Excuse me. You actually could use a negative here. Go and use your negative. But sorry. The reason why I said no was because I was expecting a past tense to come out of your mouth. You could use a negative here. Or yeah, you could use negative. You don't need to. You could.
Omoshiraku.
Kayla, are you still there?
John saying something.
Oh. Well, he said omoshiroiku, and that e shouldn't be there.
Omoshiroku. Nakata desu ne is what he says.
That'd be fine. Omoshiroku nakata desu ne. Omoshiroku nakata desu ka?
Got it right.
And omoshiroku nakata desu ka? You could add a ka there. Wasn't it interesting? Depending on, again, this is tricky because this sentence can have a few meanings. Like, wasn't it interesting? Like, I thought it was. Do you disagree? That would be more of the ne. Omoshiroku nakata desu ka? That would be more of a question. Omoshiroku nakata desu ka? But if you're trying to say something like, "Oh, wasn't it interesting? Wasn't it interesting?" That would be a ne. So do you see the intonation change? Wasn't it interesting? That's a ka. Wasn't it interesting? That would be a ne.
Mm.
So pick one. Have fun with it, Kayla.
What do you mean?
I mean, say it again because you always have trouble with the adjectives.
Wait, what?
Do number 6 again. I want to hear you. I want to hear a command of e adjectives.
A command of e adjectives. You just want me to say what we just
translate
said?
It. Go.
Yeah, one more time.
Omoshiroku nakata desu ka?
Yeah, omoshiroku nakata desu ka? Yeah, great. Omoshiroku nakata desu ka?
I'm actually better with my adjectives now because we're going over it in class.
Good.
So I'm getting it like twice.
Good. That's the point. All right. This is probably a verb we've forgotten. We'll make this one the last one, okay? John or Kayla, work together. Figure it out. With your powers combined, we are Captain Planet. Heart is not an element. It really isn't.
Water.
I don't remember how you
Fire.
say find.
Really quickly, when the dude used his fire one, like fire shot out, and like when the dude used or the girl used like the ice or like the wind, it was like ice and water and stuff spit out. What did the heart one do? Like, did he just make people kiss or something?
Yes.
What?
It's like heart. Like, it's like
I wish we could.
Talk about how that theme song went a lot harder than it had to, but it was pretty good anyway.
My question is with the dude with the heart ring. Do you figure he just like went to bars and like didn't have any trouble picking up the ladies? Because he was like, "Hey, how about we go back to my place?"
I mean, I'm sure there's something on one of the websites out there that's prepared.
A fanfic, a Captain Planet fanfic. I never thought that would be a thing, but I bet there is. I totally bet there is.
I'm gonna find it and send you the link.
Wait, do you already know where it is, or are you just gonna try to find it?
No, but what is it? It's Rule 43 or whatever.
I think it's 34.
The 34, yeah.
43? Maybe it is 40. Okay. Anyway, speaking of find, how do you say find in Japanese?
I don't remember.
I'll give you a hint. It starts with a mi, but it's not mimas.
Mimosa.
It might be in this. Oh, here it is.
Oh man, Mitsukamasu.
Mitsukemas.
Mitsukemasu.
Yeah, mitsukemashita. I found it. Mitsukemashita. Where were we?
And then the treasure is
Well, treasure is
Takara.
takara. But what's a treasure
Takara.
chest? So this is when the rogue of the party goes ahead scouting, and then when the party goes in, there's an open treasure chest, and she'd be like, "Oh, I didn't find the treasure chest."
Oh, she's a liar.
I don't remember how to say treasure chest.
It's probably this one. It's takara, and it has a B. Takara bako. Hako is box, and then takara bako is a treasure chest.
Okay.
Okay. So I did not find a treasure chest. We don't need the I. Like if you're saying the sentence, everyone knows that you're talking about yourself, unless there's weird circumstances.
So Takara Bako comes first.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You gotta modify the Mitsuki thing.
Yeah, meets.
Yeah, Mitsuke.
That's not an E adjective, is it?
No, it ends in mas. Mitsukemas.
Mazda.
Yeah, meets. So Takara Bako wa Mitsuke Mashita? Or no, Mitsuke Masen deshita.
Hey, Mitsuke masen deshita. The masen makes a negative, the deshita makes a past tense. I didn't find it. And you used the wa particle, 100% okay. But just to make sure the sentence would be I didn't find a treasure chest. I found something else, but not a treasure chest. That's kind of the implication of what that sentence would be. Okay? And if you really wanted to add an I to it, and you use the wa, that'd be like, I didn't find a treasure chest. Or it could mean that. I didn't find a treasure chest. But if you have the takarabako wa mitsuke masen deshita, I didn't find a treasure chest. Like maybe you found something else. John, what other particle might we use instead of wa after treasure chest?
Oh.
You're exactly correct. Could you make the sentence?
Probably not.
Do you want him to put the I?
No, he doesn't need the I.
Okay.
Takarabako. Oh. The other word I can't pronounce.
Mitsuke, negative past. Verb.
Mitsuke Masen deshita.
Masen deshita. All right, yeah. Well, you got it right. Took a little bit of help from your wife there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, guys. I'll see you on what is it gonna be? Monday.
Monday.
You guys got to
Finish
convince
the other ones.
What's that?
Then we'll finish the other ones.
You mean the rest of these?
Oh wow, there's a lot. I
And then
actually
you
think
got to
I know.
finish these ones.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. All right. See you guys soon.
Okay.
Go Buckeyes, John?
Where are they going?
Yeah, they're gonna play the spoiler makers, who have crushed.
I know.
I
wonder if they're.
I am 100% legit scared of this weekend. Everyone in the Central Ohio news is like, oh, so we're just gonna troll it and beat Purdue. And I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about? This is a huge game. I'm legit worried.
And Purdue's David, they might take out Goliath, man.
They already took out 2 or 3 Goliaths. I mean,
oh, I know. They play amazing against good teams.
Yeah. Apparently their defense is outstanding. They have some of the they've shaved off compared to the past few years, they've shaved off something 20% of their allowed yards.
Oh man, I believe that.
Yeah. So Purdue's on the way up, and they beat MSU, didn't they? MSU beat U of M, which honestly that was some bad officiating.
I have no idea how that. It doesn't matter. But
did you watch the game?
I listened to a lot.
Okay.
We were drunk.
If you watch the final, I don't know if it was the final actually, but it was like the last good Michigan drive.
Yeah.
It was 4th down, and I forget how many. And he passed the ball. It was on target, but the defense MSU actually pulled the guy.
Yeah.
And he couldn't catch it because it was getting interfered with, and the refs didn't call it.
Oh yeah, I was listening to it on the radio, but we were picking up the Michigan State radio station. Say that.
And it was a good no call.
I didn't say that, but yeah, we were listening to it because we were driving.
I got you. I have a family up there who are big Michigan fans, and I remember I was watching it because it looked like it was a good game, and I was just like, that should have been called. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, but it was a blowout like early.
Well, right. Well, Jim Harbaugh needs to learn how to close out a game. So. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you like, subscribe, and share this video to everybody you know and yell at them repeatedly until they subscribe as well. If you'd like to support me even more, head on over to patreon.com, where for just $1 a month, 3 cents a day, that's it, it's darn near free, you can help me financially keep these videos coming. And as a reward for your Patreon donations, you get access to all of the miscellaneous things that I produce to help out my own students who I teach in person, and also just things that I make for myself. And if you want a little bit more bang for your buck, head on over to Teespring, where you can get lots of fun clothing, mugs, stickers, cell phone cases, all that I've designed. More designs to come. I hope you have yourself a happy dappy day. Peace out.